Hello, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. I know it's the wrong way around, but I like to be a bit weird and do it that way. Welcome to another week of JumpCrouch Podcast. I'm your host again, Matt. This week we are joined by Wabby.
All right.
Why? We are joined by Jacob.
So,
Uh, and we are joined by Peter.
where we stick whacking.
Well, we still quacking. See, I was going to say I was the man of many words, but actually, he surprised me with quite a long opening sentence. It's Jacob. Jacob spoilt it by
Why?
going really quiet, right?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Right. So, welcome to today's episode. We'll be going to be doing March's Game of the Month today. So, this isn't necessarily ones that we've actually physically played, but it is ones that we've heard quite good responses about. So, that'll be quite good, and look forward to hear what people have to say. But firstly, we'll get down to the brunt of it. What we've been doing, how are we? Let's have a quick snippet of what we've been playing. Wabby, come on. What you been playing? I know you've been on it.
Yep. So I finished off God of War.
Woohoo!
Well, I finished the main story and then almost finished the Valhalla DLC, and then I got bored, so I didn't finish that. So I've also been playing Spider-Man 2 finally. Got that when it came out, and then didn't get round to playing it.
What did you think to God of War?
I liked the story. I didn't like the combat.
No.
Because I was moaning about it last week. And yeah, I think it boils down to I don't really like the combat very much. Especially, like, I prefer the combat mechanics from the previous games.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it just feels a little bit button mashy for me. But a really good story. Like, can't fault it for that. Really smooth running game. So glad I played it, but not sure I'll play it again. And then on Spider-Man 2, I'm trying to get used to the fact that both Peter Parker and MJ look different from the first game for whatever reason.
All
So
right.
yeah, it almost feels like they've been recast, even though it's the same voice actors.
They obviously didn't like how they looked, so they thought, do you know what? We're going to
Apparently
change
not.
it.
But the combat in that game is amazing, so
Is
I'm
it?
enjoying it just for that.
I look forward to that one.
And then I've also, from yesterday, been playing Content Warning, which is a new indie game, which seems to be sort of rising in popularity. It's kind of like Lethal Company a little bit. So basically, like, you're a team of however many people, and you're trying to sort of start up a YouTube channel. So you go and film some spooky happenings and hope that you get enough views for your channel to take off. And I'm sorry to say that in my first 2 attempts, our channel did not take off.
Do you know what, though? This sounds amazing, and it'll be something I think we'll be playing a lot more of. That, because I think we did quite a stuff that with like Faz, and as you say, then there's been Lethal Company. Lethal Company? Yeah, Lethal Company.
Yeah.
I was second guessing myself for a second then, and yeah, this could be our because we like that we like stupid things like that because it's fun.
Noisy Snack says he downloaded Content Warning and he needs some friends to play with. Well, good luck finding those friends, Snacks.
I was about to say, is that he's downloaded it, but the second part is a completely different sentence. I'm not quite sure.
No, I'm sure I could play some of that with you, Snacks. Like, just get all the YouTuber pals together and we'll make terrible content together. It'll be just like old times. Yeah, friends.
Friends. No, that sounds awesome. Yes, absolutely. Funny enough, I'm downloading it now. So we're on it. But lovely. Thanks, Wabby. So Peter, what you been hitting up this week?
I'm playing Dragon's Dogma.
Oh yeah, I getting on.
The first game.
So great then.
First.
Yep.
With you. I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just won the second game, so I finally decided I was trying to get into the first game. It's interesting, that game. Combat's actually pretty fun. It puts intentional roadblocks in front of you. Like little nitpick things, the type of things that for most games they'll pass by and just hand wave, just for convenience. But this game basically is what's asking is, hey, those things that the hand wave for convenience sake, is it actually more fun to have to do it? Sometimes, actually, that is not for all the time, but for certain things, you're like, I don't need, to have my character go to the toilet for one thing. None of that isn't Dragon Dogma 2, but that's that type of thing that just hand waves. But yeah, I've enjoyed what I've played. I haven't played the past couple of days, but yeah, I'm enjoying that and just still plugging away through Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Of course you are. We know you will. You'll be trying to do that till it's 100%, though, won't you?
No, yes.
Yeah, worst liar in the world. Absolutely, worst liar. Nice one. Cheers, that Peter. Thank you. Go on then, wake up. What are we playing?
3 usuals and 1 new one. Been back on Halo Master Chief Collection because still like that. EAWRC. Been playing that. Put a bit more time into Evil West. And then a new game, because it appeared on Game Pass a couple of days ago, Lego 2K Drive.
All right.
Nice. So at least one of us is playing a game that released in March. Oh no, that's an April game. Scratch that.
Well, it came out I think, a year ago, but it's just appeared on Game Pass. So
Well, that doesn't count then.
no, it doesn't. But it's just newly added to Game Pass. But yeah, I played the original. Was it Lego Races many years ago? Really good game, but this was all right. I kind of wish it was like the original Lego Races game, but it's okay.
Wow, what is it like?
We could build your own cars and that, which is fun, and the cars can switch terrain. So you could drive the car into a river, it'll turn into a boat, or if it goes off road, it'll turn into an off road car. So it's fun. I think it's just yeah. I mean, like I said, it's fun, but I think it could be better.
Okay. Oh, that's a pity then.
Like I said, it's not a bad game. It's just I think I wanted more from it. That was all.
You mean your expectations was higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has not met your expectations, so we need to write a formal letter of complaint.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. So be expecting that. It's coming your way. Nice.
Apparently, Noisy Snacks has been playing Please Leave Me Alone, I Need to Poop.
Oh.
You know what, Noisy Snacks, is that an actual game? Because that definitely sounds like something you would play.
To be honest, that's something I play every morning.
Something I do every day at work.
And I could probably tell you it's about 8:15 every morning as well.
And yes, it is indeed an actual game. I can see it on Steam.
Oh, okay. I was only taking the mickey. Fair enough. I'm not.
How much is it?
I don't want to see the content.
You got it like early access or something. It's due out tomorrow, apparently.
Oh.
Part visual novel, part WarioWare inspired minigame collection. Please Leave Me Alone, I Need to Poop is a modern workplace comedy that you can beat within a short session in your office bathroom stall. Multiple stories, multiple minigames, and multiple endings provide replayability. So there you go, Matt. When you're going for your morning poo and you need something to do, you can play this.
That sounds like a challenge because I'm going to be able to as well. I am. So thanks for that, Jacob. Thank you. So what have I been playing? Fully enough, what have I been playing? Oh yeah, I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Quite into it again. I've not played it for donkey. I don't even think I played it when it first came out. And then of course it's on Game Pass. If you haven't got Game Pass, you need to get it. It's really good. It's really cheap. Sorry, I've got to get the fortnightly, bit in because that's how I get free Game Pass. No, I'm joking. I don't get free Game Pass. For people say, So Rise Tomb Raider, brilliant. Actually, I'm really enjoying it, and it's to the point where it's replaced the film at night because even the wife likes to watch me play it. So it's half a bonus there. I think
Yeah, that's a winner there.
Okay, yeah.
absolutely, I can actually play without being moaned at.
I actually really liked those games. I think there's 3 of them. Isn't
Yeah.
there, like the modern
Last
Tomb
one
Raider
was
games?
Shadow the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, which is coming to Game Pass this month.
Oh.
Well, I'll be getting that one then as well.
Well, yeah, the definitive edition will be added on April 11th, apparently.
Right, okay, I'll
So
be
there you go.
getting
You
that.
can finish off the other one, then you can play that.
Yep, thank you, Game Pass. I love you. And then also today I've spent a little bit of money.
This is very exciting.
Yes, little bit of money. After I think when we had that episode about the handhelds, I finally decided after playing a bit of Tony's one the other night, some of the games that I've actually got and which I do really enjoy, and they play really well on there. I finally bought a Steam Deck, so I will be sat at my front door for the week, waiting for that to arrive. Yeah, a bit like Scott Pilgrim when he ordered something from Amazon, and then he sat there waiting for it for that for what's her name to deliver it.
Oh, you're off this week as well, aren't you?
I am
So
off
it's
this week.
Perfect time to have it. Yeah.
Yep. So me and Elliot have got something to do. Sit there and wait for whatever his name from Amazon. Not Amazon. I'm lying to you. Me postie to turn up and be like, "Here you go, sir. Oh, thank you." And then Elliot can sit in the corner whilst I play. No, I won't be doing that because I will be in trouble with that one. So that's that's what I've been doing. So I've spent a lot of money. So I will not be leaving the house or eating for a while. But no, I'm joking.
So at least you can play games.
Absolutely, at least I can play games. So if you see me sort of die in the corner with something in my hand, do not take it out of my hand. Bury it with me. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah. So that's been what we've been doing. Very fun, very exciting. Let's move on to some news. I know we've got some fun news pieces today. I'd say that Jacob might have been very excited about one of them, but it might be an anticlimax. So we'll wait and hear that from him. I'm going to let him talk about that one. But I'll jump in straight away with just one that I've seen. That Helldivers 2 cheaters are at it in force at the moment because they've already got the new guns, which apparently are coming.
Happened?
I don't know. Apparently it's coming out in the new update, but they've already got them, including a wild new rocket launcher. So somehow they've actually got hold of them. I've been trying to read to actually see how they've got it, but I can't actually see where it's saying where they've got them from.
Yeah, because there's some new war bombs due soon. So
Yeah.
there's like a grenade pistol, which I'm quite looking forward to.
Yep, and apparently they have got them already. So annoyingly, if you're playing Helldivers 2 and you've gone against somebody that's that's quite good. How's he done that? Unfortunately, if you're sensible and actually a proper gamer, you won't have it yet. So there's that out there at the moment, but I think the update might be coming out sooner. I'm not 100% sure. It sort of insinuated it, but sometimes you just don't know, do you? With that one.
Yeah, April 11th, the new war bonds are due. So it's all like explosive stuff, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's not really long to wait.
No, it's not. It has said that it's next week's guns, and this was 2 days ago. This bit, so it's not fun. Damn you, cheaters! Damn you to hell for spoiling a game that we like. Why do people do that? Why do they spoil decent games?
Well, if it's just getting weapons slightly early, I can live with that because it's not like it's a PvP game where you can use the aimbots to cheat. Like but like we already know that like people will cheat on anything. Like, do you remember when Fall Guys came out and there were people cheating on that? Like,
bloody, I don't get it. I don't get it all at all, to be honest. Horrible bastards. Right. Anyway, sorry. Let's move on. Right, Jacob, hit us. What we got? What you got news wise?
Okay, I'll get this one out of the way. So, Gearbox confirms layoffs following sale by Embracer.
Yep.
So, the roles that are going are not tied to any development of any games. So, it'll be roles not surrounding. Haven't confirmed what numbers, but it's not going to affect Borderlands 4, which is in active development.
That's
So
good.
There's that one. Abby
Are there any
mentioned.
kind of ETA on another Borderlands? I haven't
No, they're
seen
just
anything on that.
no. It's just it was only confirmed last week. It's in active development. So, see if I can get the article back up.
So,
But as you were mentioning, Abby, earlier on, the list for games coming out this month on Game Pass has been released. So, Lego 2K Drive came out on the 3rd. Shadow of the Tomb Raider definitive editions out on the 11th. 3rd.
woohoo!
PGA Tour came out on the 4th. Super Hot came out on 2nd. But at the same time, Amnesia Collection's leaving this month, along with Amnesia Rebirth. Back for Blood is leaving as well.
So that's a pity because if you've not played Amnesia, you know, even the whole collection, I mean, not just the bunker, you know, it's a pity because that's a really good game. All of them are.
I thought Back for Blood was pretty underwhelming, so I'm not bothered to see that go.
Yeah, we were excited because it was very much, it was led to us to be the next Left 4 Dead, want it? And we were like, oh, it'd be great. And when we got into it, it was a bit like,
Well, I think the problem we had is we ended up kept replaying the beginning bit because people got it at different times.
yeah, I suppose.
So yeah, that didn't really help. But no, overall, I thought it was okay. Oh, in the chat, Snack says Embracer is coming across more as smothering with a pillow than any actual embrace. Well, I feel like they probably need smothering with a pillow themselves. And he also says he's played Amnesia but can't remember any of it. Do you remember being scared though? Like that's the whole thing about Amnesia, isn't it?
Once
Like
you see
proper
that,
survival horror.
yeah, once you see it and you sort of think, I need to get back to where I can save my game because I have a feeling I'm going to die. And then you just run.
And I think the bunker is one of the only ones where you can actually fight back against the monster. Like you can face it down.
I know you can in that.
You're just very limited on what ammo you've got.
I've not seen half of the others played half the others for quite some time, so I don't know. I can't remember that one. Sorry, Jacob.
A couple others. April Fools. Did anybody catch any announcements during that day?
Well, I wouldn't have believed him if I did.
No, but there was.
Discord had one, didn't they?
Right.
It was to do with an ad, but they accidentally boosted their views. Yeah, Discord appears to accidentally boost views off its April Fool's video with bot. So it was a joke announcement of loot boxes on Discord, and it ended up getting hundreds of millions of views within a few hours. So it ended up with more views than the GTA 6 trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, they accidentally view botted it.
How dare you, Discord?
So, just to go through some examples of April Fool's announcements that are quite funny. So Sega announced something, they were moving away from DLC to CLC, cartridge loadable content.
Nice.
So you take your cartridges and just stack them on top of each other. So one of them was like big head mode for Sonic the Hedgehog. So there was that one. Devolver Digital, they said they were going to move into reality TV. Powerworld announced a dating mode version of it.
Yeah, Noisy Snacks just mentioned that one in the chat.
Yeah. Power Wash Simulator bringing a new mode called Power Dirt Simulator. And then this one from Cyberpunk, they were going to do a limited floppy edition.
Saw that. Like, how many floppy disks was it? Like 17,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of floppy disks.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're all old enough to remember how much you can store on a floppy disk.
Bugger all. Mind you, I do remember playing Pokemon on a floppy disk though.
I just remember being able to put 1 or 2 Word documents on one, and that was it. Having
Yeah.
a whole case full of them.
Crazy.
Last one for me. As mentioned at the start, it was sort of slightly excited, but muted just because it's not official. So the Ubisoft Forward showcase is in June, and Ubisoft Toronto changed their Facebook header and profile picture a couple of days ago to Sam Fisher's iconic night vision goggles, and people are putting 2 and 2 together and thinking that the Splinter Cell remake is going to make an appearance or announcement at the June showcase.
Well, do we think it's going to?
I that's why I'm sort of not getting overexcited, because people have done these things before, change something, then somebody goes, "Oh my god, it's going to be this is going to be announced," and then come the showcase and they go, "Yeah, no, it was just them." I don't know if it's trolling or not, so I will wait until June to see if it gets officially announced or not.
Okay, so whilst we're on it, then, what do we think is going to be announced on it? What do you think is going to come to June showcase? Any ideas? Anybody in chat?
Well, yeah, there's 2 showcases, isn't there? So
Yeah.
you've got the Ubisoft Forward, and then there'll also be the Xbox showcase as well, where Gear 6 is rumoured to be announced. So I think also rumoured you've got release dates for Indiana Jones, Avowed, and I think we might have another reminder that Playground are still working on Fable.
I was about to say, I think a Fable thing's going to come.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a gameplay trailer, because the last trailer was just literally pure cinematic,
Yeah,
reminding us that they're still working on it. So I'd really like to see a gameplay trailer for that.
I still think it's too soon for that. I think it'll be next year you'll get a gameplay trailer of it.
Yeah, that's quite bad given that they announced it in 2020.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But I don't know. I've just got that inkling of, you're not going to get it yet still.
Noisy Snaps was just saying the best April Fool's video I saw was Quinton Reviews releasing a 36-hour long video of his dad reviewing all the Beverly Hillbillies TV show, but it didn't finish uploading until Tuesday. Oh, so it wasn't even an April Fool's by then.
Wow. My God.
Let's see if... So, yeah, that's what I think will come up in June. Not sure if there's anything else that I've seen that we're waiting on.
Well, for Ubisoft, I don't know. It's difficult for Ubisoft, but whether they're going to have any more announcements on Beyond Good and Evil 2, that's sort of stuck in nowhere. Star Wars Outlaws?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting about that.
What do you
Yeah,
think, Pete? Oh, sorry, Jacob.
So trying to look at the articles, unless they're working on another Assassin's Creed game or something for the Division. I don't know what else could be up for Ubisoft.
What do you think, Pete? What are you expecting? What would you like to see announced?
The entire disillusionment of Ubisoft's executive team.
Would be something.
Probably clutching at straws, though.
We can dream.
Well, we can, yeah. Not quite sure it'll happen.
To be fair, it's only them that's running the company, so obviously it's not their fault. Obviously, the people who are below them, it's not their fault. The Ubisoft are doing terribly.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Although to be fair, they do have a game of the year, and Skull and Bones.
Oh God!
It was a game that was released this year. Yes.
Yeah, it is a game of the year.
Yeah. Nothing special. If you haven't played it, just don't bother.
If you haven't played it, just play Black Flag again. It's so much better.
If you want a good pirate game, go play Sea of Thieves. That still works.
That will work for many
and that's
years.
coming to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Cross-platform. Do it. Absolutely. But yeah. Oh no. Sorry, yeah. So carry on. What else we got? Any more news?
Yeah, I've got some news.
Go for us. Hit it.
Do you know about my favourite company ever?
Gee, remind us. Which ones were they, Pete?
I mean, come on. Remember all the times in the old podcast where I always talk glowingly about this company?
Does
You know,
does it begin
big
with
hand-
B
big
by
hand-
any chance?
It did begin with a B, yeah.
Ah, oh, do you know what? That's funny. That is.
Yeah. Ended in no, sorry. Ended in Blizzard.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Here we go. What have they done now? Do I need to calm you
Overwatch
down
2's
first?
PvE content is dead.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's gone, dead and buried. The atrocious deal they used for the last story missions didn't sail well. So PvE in Overwatch 2 is dead, gone, buried, RIPE, not to be returned. They're focusing completely on PvP.
Well, I definitely won't be playing that then.
No.
Not that I play Overwatch anyway.
No.
No, I do prefer PvE. So, yeah, there's an F in the chat for that from Tony.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally the only reason that they actually made Overwatch 2. Like they could have just literally not got all this bad press and just kept going to Overwatch 1.
Mm.
We've literally spent 5 years to fail. Amazing. But just in case you're worried about the Overwatch team, you shouldn't be. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, that's my bad. You should be, because they don't get bonuses this year because the game did so badly.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes. So the way that Blizzard used to work, now this is not actually against Blizzard. This is against Activision and good old Bobby K. The way Blizzard used to work is that they would do bonuses, or Activision, do bonuses, and Blizzard would be, okay, how did Blizzard do as a company? Blizzard did great. Okay, cool. Everybody gets a bonus because the company did great. But they didn't like that. And Bobby, 4 years trying to get this changed, and he finally managed to do it in 2023, so that it's now by franchise. It's not by the whole company of Blizzard doing well. It's by franchise, and because Overwatch is not doing well, the Overwatch devs do not get their bonus.
Oh, that's sad.
That's
Yes.
that is such a horrible thing to do.
Yes, it's also an awful thing. We'll put it this way: say I get hired by Blizzard, and it's like, hey, where do you want to work? You can work on the Overwatch team, where you won't get your bonus. You can work on a Diablo team, where it's very possible you're not going to get your bonus because that game's hit or miss. Or you can work on the Warcraft team, which is 4 million subscribers at its lowest. I wonder where I'm going to go.
So, how are they supposed to attract any talent to these other games then, if you're literally not going to get anything extra out of it?
It's Blizzard. This is the problem. I mean, you go back. What was it? Was it 2 years ago now? When I'm not going to repeat it all, just in case anything happens. But was it about 2 years ago where it all started going very, very badly for them?
I mean, it's been longer than that, but yeah, that was.
I mean, the serious bit, where it,
When the accusations came out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
word I was looking for. I was trying to sort of be.
Keep it vague.
Yeah, that was it. I was trying to think, but I just couldn't think of the word at the same time. My mouth failed me.
Yeah, and then not long after that, Microsoft put in their bid for them.
Oh dear. So I think to be honest, the aim of the game here is just don't bother working for Blizzard.
No, because you get paid less than most of the people in the industry anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's already a pretty iffy industry to work for anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the long run things is all the good talent from Blizzard goes to Riot because Riot pays them more.
Mm.
And Riot is literally just, I think it's maybe a couple of miles up the road from where Blizzard are based.
Yeah, Noisy Snaps was just saying working for any big game dev right now is looking dim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very right. You must be absolutely desperate to just want to work in the gaming industry if you're wanting to go in right now, because at the moment it's very yeah.
I mean, it's all tech, but yeah, gaming's finally taking the hits that it didn't manage to take the first couple of years after the pandemic.
Yeah, it was almost like a delayed hit, wasn't it? Because like in other sort of areas of tech, we've been seeing it already for at least the last year or so, like mass layoffs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like gaming is only just catching up.
Yeah.
Noisy Snacks makes a good point, saying the only interesting stuff seems to be coming from small indies, and there can't be any money in there.
No, but they're
Well, like Helldivers, I think is an indie dev, isn't it? But
yeah.
No,
they're
it's
published
Sony.
by Sony, but I think that it's an indie developer that worked on it, but maybe a slightly bigger one. But yeah, Sony have published it.
I thought they were owned by Sony. Was it just a publish?
I'll have a look.
Whilst they Google that.
Well, for once, I have actually got some good news.
Fire at will.
Any fans of Bioshock, perhaps, or System Shock?
Yes.
Well, the new game from Ken Levine has finally been shown off.
Yes.
So,
You seen
taking
the
a look at it, it was like, yeah, this seems very Bioshock.
Yes.
Have you seen the trailer, Matt?
Yes.
You have, okay. I heard you saying yes, but I didn't know if that was a yes in agreement or excitement.
It's yes. Yeah. Annoyingly though, it might be one of these for me where it's like Alan Wake 2. I was so excited. I'm happy that it's out. I just haven't got it yet because I'm waiting for it to come down, and it'd probably be a very similar thing because Alan Wake again was a game that I loved, and then watching you, I've not watched all of what you streamed of it, but watching all of that, it made me very excited to play it. And I think at the moment I'd probably be very much the same at Bioshock because I loved all of the Bioshocks. Infinite, maybe not as much as the other two,
I loved Infinite.
but
That's good.
I still loved them. They're still amazing, and I've got them all on all consoles that I've actually got as well. Winner, chicken dinner. So I look forward to that one. Yeah, I'm excited. Sorry, I've just overwhelmed myself. Calm down.
Aye. That's a bit of bad news. No, I'll keep going with the good news first, just very quickly. We talked about them very briefly earlier on. Embracer, but no plans to buy any new studios in the near future.
Woohoo!
Good.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, long may they keep that up. And then bad news. A lot of indie devs have said that the Xbox Game Pass and exclusive Epic deals have pretty much dried up as money is tightened in the industry.
Has it really? That's how well. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a mind block then. I was like, I want to say something, but I can't get it out.
That's what he started talking, so I was like, okay, let me talk. And nothing came. I was like, well. But yeah. I've heard this last year as well. But yeah, and it's not just Xbox Game Pass and like the Epic deals, like publishing just all together is pretty much down across the industry.
Yeah.
I think it's part of the reason why a lot of indie devs are exploding right now. It's because they have to. If they can't fund themselves, then literally the games just don't come out.
Exactly, and that's the problem. That's why you're not really getting any massive sort of main dev ones. Well, coming in a sense, do you? But...
Yeah, it's an ongoing problem with the industry altogether.
I think a problem with that, the bigger developers is, well, it's not necessarily the developers themselves. Isn't it the execs pushing for games to be released by a certain time? So you end up with half-assed games because they've rushed to get it out way before they should. Whereas I think that with an indie dev, they'll just release it when it's ready. I know Helldivers 2, they were working on that for years, weren't they? Like even like the engine, like you stopped getting supported or something like that, like during its development.
Yeah, I remember for a couple of years there was a stigma where we're releasing in March because obviously the financial year is April 1st, and so a lot of games were just getting released in March. Just like, well, we need to pump for the April, so we can say, oh yeah, we did great last year. Even to the detriment of the game.
Yeah.
So for a couple of years, no, it actually hasn't been that bad this year, apart from one exception, which we'll get to. Looking at you,
As
a certain
Snacks,
front.
yeah.
But yeah, it's actually been pretty good this year.
As Snacks was saying in the chat, the problem with bigger devs is they have to explain gaming concepts to people whose favourite game is Microsoft Excel. So yeah, people that are focused on the numbers, basically, bottom line, that kind of thing.
They're only interested in something that just generate them more money rather than anything particular about the game which makes it good.
It's all about the money, innit? That's the problem. It's all about the money. The love of it all is not there anymore for some people. That's just my take on it anyway. That's not gospel. Not gospel at all. But yes. Sorry, should we move on slightly to the BAFTA Game Awards? Yes. So, who was voted the most iconic character ever?
Mario, of course.
Do you know
I
what?
thought about that.
You think somebody like that, wouldn't you?
I mean, if it's not Mario, then it's wrong. Like, sorry. He says, knowing what the story is.
It's somebody far more attractive than Mario.
Oh, really? Nice.
Is that why
That'll
they won
Fox Luigi.
Is that why they won it, do you think?
Possibly because she's, she wears small outfits as she's climbing up rocks. Is how I'd say it. And if you haven't guessed it by that, then I'm really disappointed.
Aloy?
Got big boobs.
Big boobs, absolutely just like me. But yes, you're right. It was Lara Croft, most iconic character ever. Which, I mean, to be honest, recently, yes, I've been playing, and I've actually watched the old ones and the new one as well. And it is a very typecasted person, but mind you, it will be because they're trying to play it off the game, aren't they? But it's one that they haven't altered or changed, like how they do with some characters now. In a sense, they've altered the characteristics of people who've been going for years. That character's been going for years. But that's it. But I don't know. Do I agree that if it's the most iconic character ever? I think I stick with Pete. To be honest, most people, when you say about video games, I probably say even people who have never played a video game, you say Mario to them, they will know Mario.
Have you seen the full list at all or not?
I haven't seen the list of the.
Right, what I'll do is I'll
Okay.
copy and paste the full list to the our thing. Because it's
Who would like yours? So, I don't know who mine would be.
I don't know. I'm trying to think who. Yeah.
Well, like, in terms of like iconic, that I just thought obviously Mario would be up there and Sonic
Yeah.
as well.
Especially from my youth.
Solid Snake. Metal Gear Solid.
Solid Snake didn't make the list. Oh no, he did. He was 14th.
Is this list of 20?
This is
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, I've
on
seen
the
that.
poll of 4,000 gamers. This is the result.
So should we go from 20 downwards then? So 20th is Nathan Drake, obviously Uncharted. Very, very, very good games. I've liked most of them. I think it was only the short, I can't remember what it was called now, that I wasn't a fan of. It'll come to me.
Oh, the spin-off one with
Yeah.
Chloe.
Yeah, I was not a fan of it.
I liked it.
I've still got that to play.
Wasn't mine.
Yeah, so you can get it as you can get 4, and is it why did I say Legacy of Thieves? That's their film, isn't it?
Was that the first game as well, Legacy of Thieves?
Legacy.
Might be.
I don't know. I'm not sure. No.
No, Thieves End was the first one.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Don't confuse it.
Oh no, the game's called Legacy of Thieves Collection.
Ah, okay.
So-
So I wasn't that far off.
No, so the fourth game's the Thief's End, and the spin-off
Lost
was-
Legacy.
That's it.
It had Legacy in the title.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, had Legacy in the title.
It wasn't a spin-off. It was just DLC, but it expanded to a full game like Miles Morales.
Ah, right.
I mean,
okay.
that's Noisy Snacks' opinion. And you know what? It's not like far off, to be honest. Like that, it doesn't have as much substance as the main game. Although I would say that Miles Morales, I think, is a really good game on its own. But yeah, it is much shorter than the first Spider-Man game, and probably Spider-Man 2 by the looks of it. But that is juggling 2 characters.
Some of those games I'd like to be a big game, though. I think, there's a lot to do in them, especially when is it all free world on there as well, like Spider-Man?
Oh, open world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge map in the second one as well.
Awesome. So number 19 is quite a new one. In all honesty, is Ellie Williams from Last of Us. I wouldn't put her as an iconic character though at all. I really wouldn't. I mean, yeah, the first one was an absolutely amazing game. The second one wasn't bad. The first one was absolutely amazing. And then they've gone and made the TV show out of it. But I wouldn't have put it as an iconic character.
Both Nathan Drake and Ellie Williams are 2 characters from relatively small in terms of volume of game, franchises.
Oh God, yeah, I get that absolutely.
So that when you're going up against, I said, the likes of Sonic, Mario, and Lara Croft, where they've had multiple games spanning decades, I feel like these are nowhere near the same level.
No, I agree.
Lara
with
Croft
you.
inspired, was it Nathan Drake or the Uncharted series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Played off it, wasn't it? Number 18, I'm going to say this wrong, so I do apologise. So it's Kazuma. Yep, there we go. Is that Kiryu
Kazuma, you.
Who?
Kiryu Kazuma.
Oh, I can't pronounce it, can I? I don't know.
Dragon of Dojima.
It's from the Yakuza series. So.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, I should have just said that, shouldn't I?
The guy from Yakuza, yeah.
So there's many games of that, of Yakuza, to be honest. What is it? Is it 4, 5, 6?
No, it's more than 6. There's also the spin-offs.
Oh,
There's
I
6,
want
there's 0.
I want talking about
There's
the
the 2 Like a Dragon games, which is technically what Yakuza games actually are called in Japan. And then there's like the Inishi, it was released this year. It's like the alternative history from feudal Japan. And I got some other. There's the zombie one they released.
Our chat was saying, got to be a truly iconic character if you can't even say their name.
Exactly, Noisy. There you go. Yeah, remember this character?
Just because you can't conjugate, does it mean it's a bad character?
I bet you any money there's plenty of people who would sit there and go, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, people haven't played Yakuza.
Exactly. I've got
Those
people at
people are
work I
wrong.
can't say
Those
their
games are
names.
wrong.
Anyway, I'll move on. Number 7. This is what I'm going to do myself again because I'm not going to be able to say this one. Come on, Jacob. Number 17.
Why are you getting me to say it?
Because
But to be
I've
fair,
already
Pete can say that one.
Yeah, Pete can say it.
got Pete.
I don't have a list in front of me.
It's Astarion.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
It's
mistake free.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that's how it's going to be, but I don't want to make myself like an idiot again. So.
Well, you got the next one you can work on.
Well, that's not hard. But anyway, so Baldur's Gate 3. So again, that is another Pete one there. He'd
Bit
love that.
recent as well, that
Yeah,
one. Like...
very recent. Isn't it?
Yeah, maybe I'll be able to recency bias for that one.
It is a top fact
Yeah,
on my
everyone knew Shadow
15-year-old
Hearts much better than
daughter. Do you get Sonic Hedgehog have legs?
Hedgehogs have legs.
What? I can't read the rest of it. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, yeah, it's the little react thing in the way.
Yeah, bloody thing. How do you get rid of that? I'll do that. Sorry, say that again, Abby. I didn't hear that.
You're saying hedgehogs have legs. That's a fascinating fact from your 15-year-old daughter. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll move to number 16 from that, shall I? So, is it Cloud Strife?
That is indeed.
Final Fantasy. Look, Pete, have you written off of this list by for them by any chance? Because those last three are probably your type of characters.
I mean, I play good games, so yeah, of course.
Good
According
comeback.
to this, Cloud Strife has made 30 plus appearances in both video games and wider media properties since his video game debut as the protagonist of 1997's Final Fantasy VI.
Aye, but
Seven.
then like
Seven.
two or
Yeah.
three Smash games, just them.
Wasn't he Kingdom Hearts as well, or one of those games?
Yeah, he's in a lot of them. I don't do Kingdom Hearts. I don't do it. No.
Right, calm down. I'll move on. Number 15. Everybody will know Crash Bandicoot.
I was
Who?
surprised it's that far down. I thought it'd be further up.
I would have thought so because
Right.
you
Are
look
these in any particular? Oh, is this the
Yeah.
order in which
Yeah,
they got
that's the
the
order.
votes?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is the
wow.
order.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
order. 'Cause you do.
I
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I think Crash, like if this was done a decade ago, would have been higher up, and if it was done 2 decades ago, it would have been way higher up. I think the problem is he's not had a lot of games in the past 2 decades.
Well-
Well,
I mean,
not.
they've re-released this trilogy in that, didn't they?
New games, I mean.
well, there was that. Was it Crash Rumble? Crash Team Rumble that was released last year, but I think the servers are shutting down this year.
I'm not surprised.
But no, Crash had a resurgence since the N-Team trilogy in 2017. You had the Crash Team Racing remastered and Crash Bandicoot 4, Crash on the Run, the mobile game, and Crash Team Rumble last year. But yeah, there was a space of 7 years where you just didn't do anything.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, again, I'm doing that thing where I'm trying to say something, but me words aren't coming out.
Snacks was saying the only Crash Bandicoot game he's played was in Uncharted 4. And you know what? That might have been the only time I've actually played a Crash Bandicoot game.
Crash Bandicoot was always really good. It started off easy, sort of making you think, I can do this, not a problem. Then it got bloody hard.
Yeah.
It really did. Especially when I did all the remastered ones and you would try and do it. I was like, this was harder than I remember. It
Yeah, I
really
remember
was.
playing the N-Team trilogy and playing the first version, and just like, oh, that's okay. Why is this suddenly hard all of a sudden? And but yeah, the version in Uncharted 4 was that. I think it's the original 1996 version of Crash Bandicoot.
I don't know, but I'll move on. Number 14, Solid Snake. Again, I think that's probably very similar to Crash Bandicoot. Sort of, a couple of years ago, that'd be higher up.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything from Metal Gear Solid for a while, has there? So.
And long may that continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, there's no Resident Evil characters in this list.
I don't know.
No.
Sorry, I just spoiled the rest of it.
Oh, that's it. That's it, Abby. Right, we might as well not bother now.
They're iconic characters: Jill Valentine, Claire Redfield,
Yeah,
Chris
damn it.
Redfield.
Albert Wesker.
Look, here you go. Right, number 13. Apparently iconic. I don't do this game, so I didn't even know this. Steve. Good old
Yeah, Minecraft
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I never played Minecraft ever.
No, I've never played it.
And somebody goes to me, Steve out of Minecraft. I'd be like, I think, are you taking the mickey?
Video game full time.
I don't know. Are you taking the mickey? Steve, an iconic character, Steve. Well, Steve can go and yeah, I'm not going to say it.
All right.
I'm moving on. Number 12.
Yep.
Pikachu. Of course, Pikachu.
Again, I would have thought that would be further up.
I
Should
would
be
have.
higher up, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you say that's the first character I think anybody ever think of when they come to, or maybe the second, because they might think of Ash. I'm thinking more actually of the TV show than I am the game. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, Pikachu definitely is Pokemon. I'd probably only name 2 or 3 others, and that's about it in my Might be, but you speak to the kids nowadays, they'll unleash an absolute list. You poke him on.
You haven't even read the joke out.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Right.
I've done the punchline. Sorry, Noisy. I've buggered that up, Anna.
Right, hang on, right. So, how do you get Pikachu on a bus, Matt?
I don't know. How'd you get Pikachu on a bus?
I thought you poke him on. I thought you were going to read out the punchline again.
Sorry. Did you want me to?
Oh my God.
Right, rehearsal next time before we do this. Could we do it again? Yeah, let's go backwards. Oh, I bummed that up, didn't I? Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Noisy. I'll let Abby slap me for that one next time because I ruined your joke. Moving on, number 11, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
how is Arthur Morgan on there above John Marston? And
Yeah.
well, neither of them have any place on there. Literally one game.
there's one on there which I don't think should be on at all, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, I think I can see it. Oh no, I can see a couple that I don't think should be on there.
Yeah.
Might have to defend one of them, but we'll see.
I mean,
It's only one. Sorry. So yeah,
I can maybe explain Arthur Morgan if one name.
go on.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse me?
Would
You hating on Lenny?
I? Yeah, I would. I'm moving on. I'm moving on before I get in trouble. Moving on. Again, this is another Pete one. This is Shadowheart. Baldur's Gate.
Shadowheart better than Astarion.
Well, he's higher up the list, so that's
Well,
fair.
yeah. Well, so that's all I can say. Yeah, he's high up on the list. But we all know that the list is wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is.
This is yeah.
Not in this case, but for most of it, yes.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
I mean, honestly, the list is wrong because Carluck's not on it.
Well, number 9, I'm going to make myself look like an idiot because I'm going to say this wrong, and we all know I'm going to say it wrong.
Come on, you can't
Come
say
on,
that wrong.
you can't get it wrong.
What?
Come on, you can do it.
Kratos?
Kratos.
Kratos. Of course I can
From
get
God
it
of
wrong.
War.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't mean I can. When I hear them, it doesn't mean I'm going to say them correctly still, because my brain sort of tells me, but that's not how it's spelt.
Good old Kratos.
See if you can't get 7 right, we're banning you for doing it anymore.
Shut up.
He makes Kratos sound like a Greek island.
Who said that? Oh, cheers, Tony. Cheers, Tony. Here we go. What's it? Most iconic character, judging by this list. The line from Tetris. What can we call the line? That's from Noisy.
Kratos sat on the sofa eating a baggie.
Eating a what?
A baggie? What's a baggie?
What's a baggie?
Or is that? I think it says bagel. I can't see it because it's behind the reaction thing.
Yeah, that reaction. How do you turn that off?
Bagel? Yeah.
Bagel.
Oh yeah,
bagel.
it was bagel. As
Okay,
in bagel.
You're gonna have to explain that. Oh, is it bagel? No. Well, whilst Noisy explains
It's from
that,
Yorkshire.
you're right. Yorkshire. Relocate the love. How do you relocate the love?
Oh my
Oh, God.
But anyway, I'm not relocating the love.
I
Number,
think Kratos is a solid character.
Yes.
yeah, Kratos is
Like,
good.
Yeah, especially Crazy Kratos from the first 3 games. Like he's much more mellow in the newer games, and also like again a character that's been around for a long time, and I'm sure there's going to be more God of War games. So I actually agree with this one. Tony says, "Hey up, duck."
Help, Doug.
Noisy Sack says bagel, Yorkshire for bagel.
Speak English. Number 8. Bye, Eck, says lad. Master Chief. There we go. Said that one right, didn't I? That's Jacob's favourite. That one.
I really
Yeah,
wanted
I
you to say
thought that's the
Master
right
Chef, I'm
place.
going to be honest. I was desperate for you to say Master Chef.
That's the chef, yeah.
I'd just do that now to make myself look like a less of an idiot, acting as if I'm taking the mickey. But we all know I'm not. That's the problem. Don't change it. I could see somebody writing. Yeah, to be honest, especially obviously since when Xbox first came out, yeah, straight away Halo, Master. I nearly said Master Chef then. Master Chief. Yeah, as soon as you say that, people will always come up with Master Chief as their favourite character. So,
And apparently he's got a nice ass.
Oh,
who said that?
Yeah,
On the
Master
TV
Chief.
show.
Oh,
Master
right.
Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. I don't. I've not watched the TV shows. I've no clue.
Tony says, who came up with this list? Oh, this is like the results. So this was a poll.
Yeah.
So voted for by the general public, and this is like the order in which the votes came in. So we're just working our way up from the bottom.
The only thing we can think of is most of the audience were about 15 and haven't played anything with actual iconic characters.
Yeah, it does say it was from a poll of over 4,000 players from all over the world. So,
Does it have the
many
age
people?
gamers
group?
are it's quite a small number.
Yeah, should have the age group really. Number 7, Link. Legend of Zelda, absolutely. You know, you've got him going back. Oh God, how many years?
At least 2.
At least 2. I was going to say Breath of the Wild then, but it's not his latest one either. Fool.
I haven't played any Zelda games, but I feel like this is an acceptable character to be on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Sort of feels in the
Absolutely.
right place as well. So,
Absolutely.
Tony says you can't make a list about something like this with only 4K people. Bad journalism. Well, I don't disagree, but it's very entertaining, and it just gets worse the higher up you get.
Yes, I'm now on to the final page. We're nearly to the top 5, and number 5 I might just lose it at, but we're at number 6.
Yeah.
We're at
Yeah.
number 6. Number 6 is Pac-Man. I can deal with that
yeah.
because
been around for-
let's be honest, who hasn't actually played Pac-Man? Well, at least we're all quiet, us four. I was expecting somebody to go, I haven't played it, but yeah.
But the characters appeared in other games. I think he was in, was it Super Smash?
It was
Yeah,
in Miss
so-
And he's
Pac-Man.
been in Smash.
Yeah.
Super Smash.
Yeah,
But-
Pac-Man.
Has he been in Smash? Like, has he been in
acceptable.
Smash?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. He might have been in
I
one
think
of
he has.
them.
He's been in one of them at least.
Tony prefers Blinky.
Which one's that? They've all got names, haven't they?
Yeah.
Blink, Clyde. I remember that's one episode. It's like,
Yeah, Clyde.
it's like, always like Y. It's like Blinky, Stinky, Winky.
Winky.
Clyde.
You can't
It-
say Winky on here.
It's like the Seven Dwarfs, isn't it?
Well, Pac-Man was in the latest Super Smash, so
Right. Number 5. Sackboy.
Get out.
Ah, I see. That one's nonsense.
yeah, that should
How
be a
is
lot
it
further
number
down.
5? Who voted for that?
Fucking
know.
Sackboy. I
It's not
mean,
like the bad games, but it should be that far up.
it shouldn't be an
It
iconic
shouldn't be
character.
on the list at all.
No,
Yeah.
because do you know what? I know of Little Big Planet. It's not my type of game, but why? Why is he an iconic character? Why is he number 5? Do you not know
Yeah.
why? It's because this list was made up of a 10-year-old group. That's it. And the first game they played of was a little bit sort of adventurous. Is Little Big fucking Planet.
I think it was done by AI.
Well, AI can, yeah.
AI's wrong.
AI's wrong.
I think
AI.
there's one I might question as well. It's not that it's iconic. I just don't think it should be that high up.
No.
Though.
I agree. I agree.
I don't think it should be on the list at all.
There,
Tony
yeah.
says Matt's getting angry.
I am getting angry. I'm getting very angry because it's an insult. Even Noisy Snacks is like, Sackboy should be shacked. I can't even say that properly. Too many S's.
Shack boy.
What's it? Astrobot might be on the list if Sackboy is. I can tell you Astrobot is not on the list.
No.
Right. Coming down. This is now number 4 is somebody who should be on the list, and it's in the right place, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm calmed down now because we've come back to sensible land.
He's had a lot of hit and miss games, but you know, he's a very iconic character. He's been around for decades, so yeah, I feel like he should be this high up.
Again, it is one of those characters when you talk about gaming. If you're probably at least of our age, if not, and then getting a bit older, you've played it.
Mm.
To be honest, I think 90% of people have played Sonic and Mario of some sort. You know, they might not have played the originals, might not have played new ones. You know, even daft ones like, you know, like Mario Run on the mobile. You know, play that. Very similar. It just runs for you and you press jump. Still, very similar game to Mario. So, but yeah, so Sonic, happy with that. I mean, I would have liked it a next step up and swap in with number 3, but I'm happy it's there. Because number 3, Agent 47.
What?
Why is he that high up?
Why?
I don't know. I mean, don't get me. I would say he is iconic, but he's not a
Yeah.
top 5. He's not a top 10.
It's not even top 3. He should be a lot further down the list.
Yeah.
Like you said, he is iconic. Don't get me wrong. He's had some good games, but number 3, really?
Mm.
Tony says, do you know why Sonic is blue? No, I don't know, Tony. Why is Sonic blue? Is this a joke?
Keep it PG, brother.
We're all sat in anticipation now, waiting for Tony's response. Here we go. Sonic.
There you go,
Oh, sorry.
there you go, Matt. Read that out.
I can't even see it properly. No, why? Oh, I know why you've made me read it out.
Yep.
Sonic ran so fast in Kinterballs, is it?
Mm.
Kinterballs' kinetic gyrosphere that he broke the sound barrier and destroying the machine and leaving him with a new look, fusing his quills together and turning them blue. Where's my applause? Because I pretty much read all that right without getting anything wrong.
Don't know if you can hear that through the noise suppression might have killed that, but I was definitely clapping.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well done.
Oh, that's actually quite interesting, Tony. Because, admittedly, I have wondered why he was blue. Even my 5-year-old daughter's saying, why is he blue? Because the ones outside are brown.
It's a fair question.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yep.
Because I've sat there going, because that's the way he was painted. When they drew him. I don't know. What else do you say? Right, sorry. So that was number 3. Number 3 was Agent 47. Number 2, very happy, Mario. Mind you, I think Mario should be number 1.
I think a lot of people would say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, honestly, yeah. Like, honestly, this list is really, it should be Mario, Pikachu, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Either or.
Yeah, well, Sonic should be top 3 at least as well.
Yeah, he should be really.
I don't know about that. It definitely should be Agent 47. I'll
But
say that.
so it needs a good swap around because, you know, I feel like Sonic's in about right place. Link should be further up. Pikachu, like I said, should be further up as well. Crash Bandicoot as well, but then you got the likes of
That's
Agent
probably
47,
further up.
Sackboy. Yeah.
Do you know the problem here? They've done this poll, but then they've just gone and put the results, gone, yep, that's fine, let's go with it. They've not argued and gone, no, they're wrong.
I mean, to be fair, like, if you're just polling people, you can't delete.
No, you can. You can.
You're wrong.
You could.
If Mario had gigantic cone tits, he would be number 1. Absolutely noisy snacks.
You could email them back and go, I'm sorry, but your list is incorrect. Can you please redo it?
So Tove's saying, here is the question though, what makes an iconic character? So I think like one of the things that can make an iconic character is if you name a franchise and like a name automatically jumps out at you, which I think is why Resident Evil might not have featured on this list because you can name about 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, I agree with
But
you there.
say
Yeah.
like like I'm biased here because I love this game, but if I was to say Assassin's Creed, I think the majority of people would think of Ezio.
Yeah.
Because he was the best. And if I was to say Call of Duty, like Captain Price,
Yeah.
like a name that you sort of automatically associate with like a franchise.
For instance, so
It
again,
is
because
still-
you automatically say Sam Fisher.
Sam Fisher, yeah.
I'd say it is weird how big a franchise Call of Duty is, and like Captain Price is the biggest character from those games, but I wouldn't say he's like that big a character. All thing considered. Like, it doesn't shock me that he's not on this top 20 list.
No.
Yeah.
And even though Call of Duty is like the biggest selling game every year.
Tony was saying he was a Captain Foley man himself.
Captain Foley.
Who was the one in the Black Ops series? Is it Mason?
But again, I think that's
Yeah,
part.
numbers, Mason.
I think that's part of the thing, though. I think with franchises like Call of Duties, I wouldn't say they've got too many characters, but they change the characters.
I think it's how memorable a character is as well, which I think is why like Arthur Morgan perhaps has made the list, because it is only one game. But like if people really remember and connect with the character, then maybe that's what makes him iconic, although I wouldn't agree that he is, to be honest.
It's not just that. You play John Marston.
Like I'd say Dutch is more iconic than Arthur Morgan personally.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably a few people. I mean, Max
Tony was saying,
Payne.
are these based off how good the character is, or based off how good the game is? I've got no idea, to be honest. I think people just voted for them. Like, I don't know where.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it was done at all. I don't know how they've decided. My favourite character is James Pond.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, noisy.
And when's his next game coming out?
When's what? Sorry.
When's his next game coming out?
What? James Pond?
Yeah.
Never.
Oh. I mean, you're right, but
Don't
Like Rayman never made this list either. He's been around for ages.
Rayman.
Yeah.
But maybe not iconic enough, apparently.
But that brings up Tony's point straight away: is what is an iconic character? What makes the character iconic? I think for me, we probably all think of it slightly different, but I say for me, it's a bit more of the reminiscence part that makes a character iconic. For me, maybe, like I really enjoyed the series or just like the games. I could very easy for me to get into, like your Sonics and your Marios. You just know them off the tip of your tongue. But admittedly, for me, and I'll probably be a bit wrong compared to other people, is if I go and play a game like Call of Duty, I will forget 95, 96% of those characters that you're with or playing in those games.
Tony's mentioned Booker DeWitt on Bioshock Infinite. That's a great shout.
Yeah,
really
no,
interesting
absolutely.
character.
But again, it's from one game. But mind you, you got Ellie on there, haven't you? She was only in two games.
She's two.
She's only in 2 games, but yet she's made fucking list.
Well, it's Arthur Morgan as well. He's only appeared in one game.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not in the second or the first, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll have to move on from that now. So that is your top 20, and your top most iconic character is Lara Croft. Well done, Lara. Well done.
Yes.
The rich get richer.
There you go. A bit of a. I should have put a picture on. Sorry, my fault. A bit of a good bit to end on with the news. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we'll move on to this week's main topic. Pointing is our March game of the month. Now, as I said at the start, we've not. I think only 1 or 2 of us have actually played really any games from this month. But obviously, we have read up and looked. And the one that I want to point out, which has had absolutely abysmal write-ups so far, is South Park. Now, I don't know if anybody's played, Stick of Truth or Fractured Butthole. I know, yeah, I say that. But they're really fun games, and they were. Stick of Truth was my favourite out of the 2 of them, and I really liked it, and it's a great game. But apparently, they've tried something new with Snow Day, and it's not worked.
I have to admit as well. Like you, Matt, I played the first 2, and they're both RPG games?
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Stuck to the format of 2D, but then Snow Day went with something completely different, went 3D, and the last time I went for a 3D game, it ended badly. And this one is, I'm not going to say terrible, but it's nowhere near as good as the first 2. Well, the 2 games that we just mentioned.
Exactly. They've tried to change how they've wanted to do it, and I've not seen anything better really than like a 3-star on an average out of some of what people are rating them, and I can see Noisy's actually put something compared saying that he tried to play it, but he's just so bloody meh.
So yeah, I think there are a lot of people slating it, but I wouldn't say it's a bad game. It's just like Noisy said, it's just a bit,
Yeah,
it's fine, but that's it.
yeah, it's just not. They've spoilt it, unfortunately. For something that worked before, they've spoilt it. It's like, have a different story, stick with the same structure. It worked well, and it was a fun game. Now you've ballsed it up. That is it. So, pity on you. Sorry. So, let's carry on. So, WWE, that's come out this month. Anybody played it?
I stopped playing WWE games over a decade ago.
Yeah, I grew up.
Yeah, I never played them, but in
Fair.
terms of review-wise, it's doing fine. But
Yeah, I was going to say, this one, it seemed just like, they steadied the ship after the disaster that was 2019, was it? 2020?
I think there was one of them where they had to take a break because it was that bad.
Oh, yeah, it was awful.
I don't
In fact, it was
remember.
The characters stopped looking human at some point.
So yeah, 2K20 is the one that really sent them back a few paces because they cancelled 2K21 because put the series on hiatus for 2 years, but it came back eventually. But it's another one in the whole sports team annual game release, and it's doing fine.
Doing fine, it says. Doing fine. What else we got? Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection.
No.
No, yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to be like,
We're never speaking of that again.
No. So we're deleting that one from the conversation. Sorry.
It had to go on there, but yeah, it's just it should have been such an easy win for that, and yet they messed it up.
Doesn't
Still
surprise me.
disappointed.
Doesn't surprise me at all. One that obviously we all remember. I think most of us remember from a while ago. Alone in the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've heard that's fine.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of it. It's got David Harbour in it, and
Is it Jodie? What's her second name?
Jodie Comer.
Yes.
So no, that's one that I do want to play, or at least watch somebody play. I just haven't got around to it yet, but I haven't really heard anything bad about that yet.
Yeah, I think once that gets a price cut or comes to Game Pass, so definitely jump on it.
It's looking at the critic reviews, they're saying mixed to average, but there's some of them which give them quite good reviews, and then there's some of them just absolutely slates it. Some Games Radar Plus gave it 1.5 stars. The Guardian gave it 1 star. Eurogamer gave it 2 stars, but GameSpot only gave it 4 out of 10. But IGN gave it 6 out of 10. Videogamer.com gave it 8 out of 10. So it's had quite a range of scores.
I wouldn't pay any attention to what IGN gives a game, to be honest.
True, they mostly give it 7 out of 10. But
Yeah.
That's their default.
Yeah. It starts at 7 and then goes up from there.
And David Harbour is my second favourite Hellboy, according to Noisy Snacks. And I 100% agree with that. I thought he was a fairly decent Hellboy, but he's no Ron Perlman.
no.
Oh. The Outlast Trials. So the Outlaw.
Yeah, so that came that's been on early access for a little while. I think Tony's the only person out of us that has it. So it's a game that you need to play with friends, I think, in order for it to really shine. I think Tony had some issues with it trying to play it.
Right.
Just with randoms. But as part of my research for this, I decided to have a look at the Steam reviews. So I'll just read out a couple. So we've got one here so this person recommends the game. Man with penis, run around and chase me. I scream and get hard erection and realise I might like men. Internet, does this make me a homosexual?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Got my balls drilled off. 100% recommend. Big ass man, balls in my face. 10 out of 10.
What?
I
Wow.
mean, like, it's got me intrigued.
I must admit, I am sort of thinking there's a lot of balls in this game by the sounds of it.
Yeah, a
What?
naked man beat me and then proceeded to say I was the problem. 10 out of 10, just like real life.
Wow.
Wow, is that bloke in prison?
So it says, best horror game I've ever played. First of all, you can shut the door on your friends and watch them die. Second of all, there are naked people with big penises and tits chasing you down, which gets me really excited if you know what I mean. Thirdly, there is racism, nudity, gore, and drug use. I definitely recommend this game for children at the age of 6. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, so he's been banned.
So, yeah, if anything, the Steam reviews have got me intrigued.
That's weird, though, isn't it? That's really
Yeah.
weird.
Is there a controller peripheral to plug in for the balls drilling? Oh, that's a very good question, Snacks. And a nice callback to a previous episode as well. So yeah, that's my take on Outlast Trials so far. Sounds intriguing, and apparently there's lots of nudity, so definitely not one for streaming.
I'm just a bit shocked on Noise's comment. Just plug your controller in and just let it vibrate like hell. Sit on it. It's the only thing I can find. Mind you, we have seen there was what was that one, Pete? That one with a vibrator. Or
Oh,
something.
the Des controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was specifically. I mean, it had to be made for that.
Well, I know, but still. Oh, sorry. Go on then, Pete. I'll let you talk through the other two that we've got.
Yeah. So first off, we've got the game that technically didn't come out this month, but actually did totally. Stupid Leap Year. Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth.
Which you hate, don't you?
I'm not enjoying it that much, yeah. I've only got a casual 70 hours in it so far.
There's not even 70 hours of this month yet.
Part-time.
Don't know how to answer that. It's so wrong, I don't know how to answer it.
Ha! Oh.
Okay. And yes, the other game, probably the biggest release of the actual month, Dragon Dogma 2.
I'm not sure in its current state that's getting anyone's vote, is it? Like,
I mean, it
I
seems
don't
like
think
it
it's a
seems like a
bad
good
game,
game.
is
just-
it? Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's literally just the controversy around the microtransactions, isn't it, that have hurt that?
Yeah, it's been ruined by greed.
Microtransactions. See, that's where my votes disappeared for it.
So I think looking at everything that's come out this month, I think it's probably an easy win for a certain game.
I think it's going to have to be, isn't it?
Yeah. Well
Although
done.
I still think the Outlast
Well
Trials
done,
might
Star
come back.
Wars.
I was thinking Outlast Trials. I know.
Yeah, Matt's excited for that one.
I am, yeah. I want the ball tickling controller.
So yeah, I think I'm quite happy to concede that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yep.
I would give my vote to that one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think Alone in the Dark would be close because it's like that's one that I actually want to play. But I think, in a sense of it, is Final Fantasy has obviously pinched it.
I mean, it has to like one of the most iconic characters of all times, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the one from the list. Yes.
Yep.
Whose name I've forgotten.
That's right.
That was it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Doesn't
quite a bit
break my
going
heart
on
you
in
say
chat
that.
at the moment.
Well, we've got quite a bit going on. What's going
Yeah,
on? So...
Tony was saying in Helldivers 2, the bots have been eradicated, or have they? So so Tony says, "What's Joel got planned for us now?" So my theory there is that Joel has allowed us to basically eradicate the bots. So something big is coming, I think. So we think there's going to be like a third enemy. So you've got the Terminids at the moment, which is the bugs, and you've got the automatons, which is the bots. And I think either from the north or the south of the map, we'll see another species come in, and then the bots will come back.
Oh,
So yeah, fans of Helldivers, it's very interesting at the moment.
Mixed with your big guns.
Yeah, was it the Libanites from the first game?
Yeah, I've heard talk of that, because there's plenty on that sort of map that hasn't been sort of used or opened up yet.
Sorry, I've
I'm
just seen.
just reading down.
Yeah, I've just seen 2 quotes come in, which I've just see. So
Snacks says the only Dragon's Dogma content I've seen is people going overboard on the character creator, which is my jam. And then Kieran says, I want the ball tickling controller. What a quote. See, for a minute then, I thought that was a Kieran quote, and he was telling us that he wants that as well.
No, well, to be honest, that's how I'm taking it. So if I get one, Kieran, I'll buy a new one as well.
And then for Helldivers, Snacks says the third species should be Teletubbies. They should do it as like Barney the dinosaur. Like people seem to like putting Barney the dinosaur into Resident Evil for some point. I just remember that mod for Resident Evil Village where they changed all the enemies to Barney the dinosaur.
Teletubbies would be quite scary, though, I think. They blast you with their bellies.
Is that with that or
I'm getting Tubby crystals.
And they'll send in lots of new news.
Oh God.
No.
Is that with that or what the other mods that appeared in Resident Evil, the Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Choo choo. And then, yes, Kim, we can share ball tickling controllers. That's fine. Don't wipe it,
This
though.
one's getting demonetized again, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. It's
I
only
don't think
because...
there's an
I
chance.
think it's largely my fault, and like reading out those Outlast trial reviews.
Yes,
but
yes,
I
it
decided
is.
to take the hit.
It's your fault. It is your fault. We're going with that one. But right, I think that's it then for this week. So March's game of the month is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So brilliant. Smashing. There we go. It's another month down. Can we believe we're in April already? Nope.
Soon be Christmas.
Shut up. We're not talking like that. Thank you very much, guys, for tonight. Been lovely as normal. It's been a good laugh. I've enjoyed it, especially talking about the iconic characters. Even though they were wrong, you know, we've still spoken about them. But again, if you'd like to put in your letter of complaints, send it to Jacob and he will sort it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got plenty of time for them.
There we go.
Print
There
it
we go.
out and file it in the round filing cabinet.
Absolutely.
I'll even laminate them as well.
Awesome. Good lad. So thank you very much, everybody, for on the chat. It's been really good, actually, getting lots of people talking to us. Carry it on. You know, we enjoy it. You know, it adds more fun to what we're doing and how we're doing it. Please come back, visit the channel. There's lots of little videos on there. Visit Abby on Twitch, Starbuck _ C17. Get my tongue out my mouth. You know, I think she just finished Alan Wake. Have you today?
No, I tried to finish Alan Wake. It's still going.
She's nearly finished
It's a
Alan
game
Wake.
that never ends.
I nearly said Alice Wake then. She's nearly finished Alan Wake, so keep an eye and catch her when she's almost to the end of it, because I think she's desperate to finish it now. Not because it's bad, just because she's on the tip of it all.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip. We just put the tip in. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We will see you in 2 weeks. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.